Hello guys and welcome back to this channel. So today's 714 method was a massive sell. I hope you guys actually got it. This was a trade, a very nice, it's very huge trade. This is one of the best trades that we'll probably get within this week, right? Now I have a reason for making this video. I wasn't really going to talk about today's 714 method, to be honest, but let's just go ahead. I don't really like talking about things that I haven't actually done, right. So obviously you can see that within this zone, which is the 714 method, we were in an uptrend. How do I know we're in an uptrend? Because the last high within that zone got actually taken, right. So you can see that yes, we're in an uptrend within that zone. So what were we expecting? We're expecting a downtrend all the way back down. Now obviously within this 714 method, or within this range, you can also see that price actually had a trend line. If you go to 1 minute time frame, this will be on a trend line. You can see the price is hitting that trend line countless times. So you could have actually waited for that trend line to get hit and you execute your sell all the way down. That is one way you could have actually executed a trade with the 714 method. If you are someone who also waits for what confirmations, you can see that this right here was a very serious low, because that was a base, right. So you could have waited for price to break through it. You can see the retest and you execute your sell trade all the way back down, and that was it. Because today wasn't really just a big deal. It was quite just a little bit of analysis and you are good to go. You shouldn't have even stressed yourself on this trade right here. Now we can see for sure that the only reasonable level for you to actually be looking for price getting through within today's 714 method, it should have been this zone right here, or this last low right here, because the rest of the trend itself wasn't really consistent. I've talked about this countless times. If the trend is not consistent, you can see that it's not consistent right here. It's not in a consolidation, it's not in an uptrend, it's not in a downtrend, it's not just consistent. So indirectly it's telling you that price wants to go somewhere. So all you needed to do is actually look forward for taking your first TP around this zone right here, and that was it. Now the reason why I'm making this video is I've actually seen you guys your messages on Telegram and on Gmail. A lot of people actually got this trade. I've seen a lot of messages today and I'm quite happy. I'm not in this trade. I did not actually trade for the whole day. I actually had the analysis though. This was my analysis because price actually broke through this trend line right here. So it was just a touch and a drop, but I'm not in any trade today, not even a single trade, right? Yes, but yes, I have to also share your wins. I have to also make a lot of people understand that people are cashing out with this strategy. So by all means, you have to learn it, or even if you don't want to learn it, but at least once in a while, just try your best and use it. It's a very good strategy and it will help you a lot, right? Very simple. A lot of you guys that I personally teach, I know you only trade the 714 method. And what I'm going to say is please, the funds or the way you increase your accounts value today, please don't try and do that tomorrow. Why am I saying this? This is a massive drop right here. Yes, tomorrow if you are waiting for this type of massive drop again, you might not see it and it will be a problem, right? So please don't look forward for every day to be this type of big drops, right? Tomorrow if you are using the 714 method and you have something that looks like this from here all the way down to this zone, please just get out of the trade and take your profits, right. That is a very good win. So please try your best and look out for those things, because sometimes when you start winning big with a strategy, you try your best to use it anyhow, and when you start using it without calculating whatever is going to happen within the market, you'll be in a massive trouble. So that is just what I want to tell you guys. And those of you guys who did not get it today, please, tomorrow is another day. Try your best and use it tomorrow as well. Now, I'll probably look forward to getting into a trade today, but maybe by the end of the day. I've actually closed every single trade that I had on every single pair. Yes, this week is a clean slate week. I closed every single thing because I want to make newer analysis on all those pairs and start trading a new week again. This week's analysis is going to be easy because we just know what happened right here. Price has broken through a trend line. Now, there's a problem with this week's analysis. Why is there a problem? Yes, price has broken through a trend line. We might continue dropping all the way to the last bottom zone of the trend line, which is this area of serious liquidity right here. But price can equally come back to retest a fair value gap. I just actually saw this fair value gap right now. So price can equally come back to a fair value gap, which is around this zone, retesting this trend line as well, whilst retesting the fair value gap and before a drop. You have to try your best and do what? Execute trades based on your strategies, and also execute trades based on your account size, right? But yes, that is just it. I just want you guys to know what's happened. And I don't know whether today there is news or not, because I did not really have to check. But yes, I've seen all the messages, and those that have said congrats, please try your best and keep it down when you are trading tomorrow. Don't go and blow that account again. Most of you guys that have said you can do better, I saw one of you guys who actually got into the trade right here. Yes, even though this was a good entry point, but if price were to reverse from this zone right here, you would have been in a very serious problem. So always try your best and get it either around this zone or maybe around this zone, or with this retracement, you could have also gotten it above here all the way down. So next time, try your best and do better. But yes, that is just it for today's 714 method. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.